to respect human rights.
Canada remains seriously concerned by the ongoing deterioration of the human rights situation in Iran. In particular, we condemn violent crackdowns by Iranian security forces in response to peaceful public demonstrations following the June 2009 presidential elections. We have witnessed widespread repression, including arbitrary arrest and
of the peaceful demonstrations which followed the disputed presidential elections. The authorities continue to conduct a policy of systematic intimidation. Freedom of expression is crushed, and there are arbitrary detentions which have multiplied of those who were peacefully demanding their rights. There are frequent reports of rape and torture in prisons. National minorities and religious minorities are also victims of this persecution. The right to a fair trial and the rights of the defense must be preserved always. Freedom of assembly and freedom of expression must be protected. The scrambling of television broadcasts and censorship of internet must stop.
Australia remains deeply concerned about the human rights in Iran, including the use of capital punishment, in particular for juvenile offenders. Australia is particularly concerned by the 9 May execution of 5 prisoners, including 4 ethnic Kurds, reportedly for anti-revolutionary activities, by the 28 January execution of 2 opposition figures for post-election activities. Australia calls for the staying of the execution of others sentenced to death for post-election activities.
Denmark continues to be alarmed by the massive human rights violations in Iran. Now, almost a year after the disputed June 2009 presidential election, Denmark remains seriously concerned about the continued violent crackdowns on the political opposition by the Iranian authorities. Denmark is furthermore concerned about the continued executions, the discrimination against religious minorities, and the discrimination against women inscribed in Iranian laws regarding inheritance, divorce, and custody of children.
Sweden deplores the use of death penalty in Iran, and we are appalled by reports of executions based on expression of opinions.